Portugal, with its Mediterranean climate, has a wide diversity of species of flora and fauna, which can be found scattered around the country in areas of preserved beauty where man and nature live in perfect harmony. Many of these areas are classified as natural parks and reserves in order to protect their biodiversity. Punta das Areias, the only one to be classified as a national park, stands out from them all, occupying more than 700 square kilometers in Portugal's northern Minho region, near the border with Spain. It has stunning mountains and valleys, tumbling waterfalls, and deep, crystal-clear lakes. Species such as the Iberian wolf, the wild boar, the roe deer, or the golden royal eagle live freely in these outstanding landscapes. Further down, in Alvão Natural Park, rivers flow between crags and cliffs, and there are spectacular waterfalls such as Figues del Melo. To the east, the river that makes the border with Spain gives its name to another park, Douro International, whose deep valleys form canyons which are nesting sites for birds such as the Egyptian vulture. But for those who prefer the sea air, there's the Litoral Norte Natural Park, a succession of beaches and dunes matched only by the São Jacinto Dunes Nature Reserve, which attracts many seabirds. The largest natural park is Serra da Estrela, where the highest point in mainland Portugal is to be found. Rising to 1,993 meters above the sea level, at its highest point, the mountains offer a variety of landscapes and are home to the Serra da Estrela sheepdog, a breed unique to Portugal. Traveling further south, the Iberian lynx lives free in the Serra da Malcata and in the Berlengas Nature Reserve, a small, almost white archipelago. Only seagulls break the absolute tranquility. And bats of the most diverse species live in the surprisingly shaped caves in Serras de Eira and Candeeiros. Close to Lisbon, by the sea, there are two more natural parks of breathtaking beauty. Sintra Cascais, with beaches and lush vegetation, where farms and palaces blend perfectly together, and the Rábida, a harmonious patchwork of colors, where the green covering the mountains alternates with every shade of blue in the ocean. And in the river estuaries, it is the fauna that provides the most spectacular views, both in Tagus, with its pink-featured flamingos, and in the Sado, with its dolphins and white storks. Further south, the Sudoeste Alentejano e Costa Vicentina Natural Park stands out, forming one of the most well-preserved coastal stretches in Europe. In the Val do Guadiana Natural Park, the rivers flow at times between narrow banks to branch out further south, in the Algarve, into creeks and canals across the plain within the Castro Marinho and Vila Real Santo Antonio marshlands. Rio Formosa, in turn, extends along 60 kilometers of labyrinthine canals, marshlands and islands which form a barrier with the sea and provide the eastern Algarve with a landscape of rare beauty. Finally, in the middle of the Atlantic, we have the natural parks of Madeira and Açores. In Madeira, the natural park covers 2/3 of the island and extends into the sea. There are many preserved areas, from the nature reserves of the Selvagens and Desertas Island to Garajão, Rocha do Navio, and Ponta de São Lourenço. In the Açores, each of the 9 islands as a natural park with various protected reserves and areas where landscapes are untouched.